Hello. Look at what we're walking into. This is a bit special. Almost fell in. Oh God, that actually almost turned my stomach. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Hiking the Wainwrights. Wonderful to have you here. Do you recall last week's walk? We walked down the wrong track, this track, past the church. Well, this week it is the right way. We're going to go and do the Newlands Horseshoe, or a variation of it. And today's route is the whole reason why we put the season back a couple of months to get the heather out, because where we're heading is absolutely stunning. So I'll tell you what, let's go and have a look at the map, see exactly what the route is today, and well, I'll see you in a minute. Right, as you've already seen, we've just gone past Newlands Church and heading down the track to the farm at Low Snab. It's at this point we'll reach the beginning of today's ascent to Hindescarth via the absolutely stunning Scope End, a real highlight of this entire route. We'll eventually reach our first Wainwright summit of the day, Hindescarth. After that, we'll traverse across Hindescarth Edge, enjoying glorious views to the north and south until we reach Dale Head. We'll have an unavoidable descent down to Dale Head Tarn, and then back up again to the fourth Wainwright of the day, High Spy. From this point, we'll gently undulate along the ridge, firstly to Maiden Moor, and then across to the final Wainwright and ever popular Cat Bells. Then it's a fairly rapid descent back into the valley and through several fields and hamlets before reaching Little Town, the Vane, and then off to the pub for a very well-earned pint. Right, there you go. Not bad, is it? And if you've been following the channel from right back at the beginning, actually, you'll probably recognise this route. It's exactly the same route we did last time, but we're doing it in reverse. And the reason why we're doing it in reverse is because of Scope End. So it's early morning. If we're doing it the other way around, we'd hit Scope End probably around about midday, and I just don't think the light would be that good. So we're going to do it in reverse so we can hit Scope End early morning, first thing. Now, we need to talk about the weather. It was forecast to be 90% chance of cloud-free summits, and it still might be, but it's looking a little bit like it's not going to be. It's looking a bit grey, a little bit clagged in at the top as well, but it'll be fine. I mean, it's literally 10 to 7, so we've got stacks of time yet. Get a brew. I'm going to see you a bit further down here. I'm going to navigate where the hell we're going. I think you're going to enjoy this one. It is an absolute belter. So that's where we're going there, look. That's Scope End. And yeah, like I said, right there is the reason why we've had this gap in hiking the Wainwrights to get the heather out. Look at this for a quintessential Lakeland view. Oh no, are we going to get snaffled by this dog? Hello! Hey, it's okay. It's okay. There's a feisty little one. You're a good dog. Hello, doggy. How are you doing? I almost got the good news then. That was a cute little terrier, but bloody hell. Okay, let's figure out where the hell we're going. We're basically heading up onto that ridge there. Look, I think this is us actually. That's nice. So we're getting a view right up the valley here. That's Dale Head up in the clouds. So hopefully that's going to be clear later, and then we can look right back along the valley. It's absolutely stunning view. Okay, I think what we'll do now is branch off and start to make our way up towards Scope End. But first of all, let's spin around and have a look at the view. Already, it's like nothing else on Earth, honestly. And I don't know if you noticed the spoil heaps down there after we came out the farmyard. That's because there used to be a mine here. It was called Goldscope Mine, and they pulled out all sorts of things like lead, copper, silver and gold. Can you believe it? Quite an important mine, that one. And I think it's another one where they brought in the Germans centuries ago, you know, to mine it. So in a minute, all the bracken will give way to heather, and it should, fingers crossed, look amazing. Well, here you go, there's a definite line, isn't there? Look, bracken, all the way down there, no bracken, and we're into the heather zone. Am I slurring my speech? Getting those feelings, you know what I'm talking about. Those real happy feelings. Just this scene here is beautiful. Let's have a spin round. Look at that. I do apologise if I sound a little bit wheezy this morning. I kind of feel like I'm coming down with something a little bit. Last night I felt a bit, you know, that feeling. Oh, it's got a bit of a limp on. But yeah, I think you might be hearing my lungs rattling a little bit. Isn't that wonderful? That's Robinson there, look. That's where we were last week. Sorry if you can't hear me, it's a bit windy. Okay, some more minor scrambling. Oop. Here we go. Isn't this looking absolutely gorgeous? Beautiful little foothold there, look. Straight in. Should have put the other foot in. Here we go. Check this out. So, I don't recall what time of year that was, that video, or the previous one. I think it must have been autumn, winter maybe. I'm pretty sure there's no heather out. And to be honest with you, I think I've timed it wrong, you know. I think it needs another week or two. God, I was so sure that it would have been all out by now. After all this, the whole purpose, like I said, of delaying the season was for this hill. But never mind, look at it. Wow. Nice rowan tree. I mean, you can see that right down from the valley. It's lovely. Look at that. So it was around about here that I wanted to stop and take a photograph. I think conditions are almost perfect. I love the clouds, I love the light. Maybe a bit of light on the ground would be nice. But it was this here, really, the heather, the leading line of the path. This is what I had in my mind. But like I said, the heather's just not there yet. So maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe a week, and you can see that all the flowers are coming out, but yeah, damn it. We get to look at it with our eyes. There's no panic about trying to get the perfect shot. Okay, so we're actually getting a bit of a glimpse of Hindscarth there. We can see a little bit of the cairn at the top there. So that's all cleared out. That was clagged in a minute ago. Dale Head is still clagged in, but you can see the clouds are lifting. So yeah, it bodes well. I can see a bit more of Robinson as well. very nice. Looking back out, look towards Swinside. Every now and then we're getting this nice light. I'll spin you around again. Sorry, getting dizzy. Just very soft patches of light, look, on the hills. So look, Dalehead, clear now. But that there, right there, that is a fantasy scene, isn't it? I can't quite believe what I'm seeing, really. And I've seen it before, you know. It just never gets old. So I was just thinking then, actually, I'll stop talking in a minute, I promise. I'm going to keep walking. But I was just thinking, I've a few times I've toyed with the idea of doing like photography vlogs, just coming out with the camera, this camera, and just trying to get some photographs, really. So not necessarily up on the fells, maybe going to some of the classic spots, you know, and getting some classic type photographs or anything really, just anything. So, but I don't know how interesting that would be, because there could be quite a lot of standing around waiting for light to happen and stuff. Obviously I wouldn't film everything, it's sort of like 5 hours long, but I don't know. Let me know what you think of that, whether that would be of interest to you. You know, even if you're not into photography, it might be interesting just to see places and, you know, just, I don't know, just do stuff that's a little bit different. Let me know in the comments if that's something that would interest you. So we're now on Scope End. This is it. This is the bit that when I came down on that previous video, I was thinking, hell, I need to get back here on a heathery day. I mean, look at the ridge ahead as well. Look at what we're walking into. Gorgeous. That ridge is gorgeous. And as you can see, look, Dalehead back in the clag again, so it's just coming and going. But I think overall it is going to burn off and be clear. But are you seeing this scene? That is absolutely gorgeous. And that's not too shabby either, is it? That light and the sweep as well going up to Ard Crags there. Right, I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to let you enjoy it. Oh, it's nice when the sun comes out. A little bit of heat in it, it's lovely. That wind is pretty cold. I've had to rug up a little bit. But as we kind of carry on the ridge, do you agree that Scope End is absolutely glorious? It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? All this heather is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Are you seeing this? Look at the light. This is magic light. Yeah, it's definitely days like today where it feels right to run to the hills, you know. Oh, look at this path. This is a bit special. Have you noticed Hindskath is clogged in again? So yeah, we might get up there and have zero views. But I do hope it does clear out, because after Hindskath we're going across Hindskath Edge and over towards Dalehead, and the view from there is absolutely stunning, looking out towards Honister and Buttermere as well. So I'm really hoping that all clears out. Oh God, hey. Oh my God. I almost slipped and fell down there then. Clear again, but as you can see, there's a lot of cloud around. Look over on Robinson. That wind, it's pretty icy, which is a shock in August. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting to the bit where it's going to be that last pull up to the top, you know, to the summit. So yeah, just going to get my head down, probably not going to talk much, and then we'll see you up round the top there. So I've got another layer on now. I've got my hoodie on and my waterproof jacket because it's just, the wind's cutting right through me, us. It's looking very different down there now, isn't it? It's looking very gloomy, and this wasn't forecast at all. It was all supposed to clear out and, you know, get sunny, but it seems to be gathering more. So I guess this is the siltstone again, mudstone. It has that honey colour. It's really beautiful and uplifting, like I said last time. Okay, not far from the summit plateau, up on that northeastern cairn, which I can just see the top of up here, and then it's only a short walk up to the actual true summit. Looks like the summit is clagging in, look. Whoa, hey, we might be lucky. Yes, I'm pretty sure I sat here last time and had that view. That's special. That is very special, isn't it? This light, look at it down there now. Hellfire. I think, yeah, look at it. We'll get onto the summit, which is literally just here, and then we need to drop down to Hinescarth Edge, over to Dale Head, and I think what we're going to do is push on to High Spy, and we're going to have butties over there somewhere. We'll try and find somewhere sheltered. Hey, it's looking nice down there now. Yeah, we'll try and find somewhere on to the side a little bit, looking down to Borrowdale if we can, and just get out of this wind. So we can see a little bit of the High Style Ridge here. I'm going to kind of wait here a second out of the wind. So High Crag there, High Style just over there. Buttermere is down in that bit there. This is Robinson, where we were last week. Look at the light. I'm trying to stay behind here. And yeah, so when we get up to here, hopefully we'll get a glimpse of Fleetwith Pike and Haystacks and so on. All of a sudden, look at it. It's just gone spectacularly bright now and dark in the valley. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. I talk about this quite a lot. Light in the foreground, dark in the background, and we're going to get a little bit of light on Scope End now. Hell. Okay, here we are on the summit of the first Wainwright of today, Hinescarth. Can you even hear me? I've got no idea. But look at it. So that's Dale Head over there, look. That's where we're going in a minute. Oh, we can't quite see Buttermere yet. We need to get onto Hinescarth Edge and then we'll see it properly. Nice, isn't it? It's a nice summit. It'd be nice to camp up here, actually. There's loads of places, really flat and grassy. Really struggling to expose properly on the camera. Expose the shot, not myself, you know. But look at it out to the east. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. This is pure atmosphere, isn't it? So, let's push on. We'll get over to Hinescarth Edge. It's a shame to kind of rush off, but, you know, I just want to get down to the edge so we can see down to Buttermere. Love this. This is the kind of fell walking that is the best, I think. Changeable, a little bit of claggage. We've got viewage going on, scenes. Absolutely soul enriching. In fact, this is soul scran. Scran for the soul. Soul scranage. Okay, we've got a fork in the path here. We're going to take the left-hand path. That'll drop us down to Hindescarth Edge. So Dale Head's head is in the clouds. But we've been lucky so far, haven't we? Hindescarth's clear. And we've got some nice views then. Was it clear? I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah. And it could clear out. I mean, look at this scene. So hopefully you can see here, we've got Far Tungill here, and there's Near Tungill, not quite in view. These are really impressive little ravines, and we'll get a better view, hopefully, if it's not clagged in, but we'll get a better view up on High Spy, looking back at here. Oh, look at this, isn't it? Can you see the herdies? Hey, herdies! Okay, as you can see, the edge is clear now, and Dale Head looks like it might be getting clear. Look at this view. Honestly, I am absolutely not going to the toilet right now. So, it's going to get a bit windy in a minute as we head across the edge. As you can see, look at all the cloud going there. Okay, here's the path that, if you're coming from Robinson, you'd come down here, look. So we've just come down from Hindescarth, Robinson's that way, and then on we go. There we go, there's bottom here, look. We've got Honesty Pass here. Wow, that's looking good. Well, it all seems to be clearing out a little bit, doesn't it? Out towards the west. Oh, look at that. So we're not far from the summit. Look, there is summit. But look at the view down to Newlands. We could go around. Let's go over. Very nice. I love these boundary posts. But are you seeing this? This light is stunning. But yes, I think around about 5 to 7 minutes to the summit of Dale Head, and then yeah, we can look down the valley. That's nice. See Harrison Stickle out in the distance there. Glaramara here, Allen Crags, Great End, Bowfell. It's all there. Base brown. And I can see a little bit of haystacks behind the summit of Fleetwith Pike. And then beyond that is Pillar, the mighty and glorious Pillar. Really looking forward to that. Okay, here we are on the second Wainwright summit of the day, Dale Head. Let's go and touch the cane. It's a nice one, this, isn't it? So, if I remember rightly, couldn't see a flipping thing last time we were here on that video. Couldn't see any of this. I think it was totally clagged. Look at that. Let's give it a tap. Yeah, couldn't see a damn thing. So, that's a real treat, isn't it? I'm glad you're seeing it. Particularly with this stunning light this morning. So, that there marks the path off down to Honesty Pass. This is where you'd come and get to the top of here and get these sorts of views for not a massive amount of effort, to be honest with you. So if you want to skip out the whole horseshoe here, I don't know why the hell you'd want to do that, but say you did, you could do it fairly easily. I'm speechless. I'm just going to let you look at it for a bit. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. We've not done this for a while. is I'll show you what we can see from the summit here. It could be tricky because there's quite a lot of cloud around, but it'll give you an idea of what we can see. We can see almost everything. It's incredible. I'll see you in a sec. Not bad, is it? Not a bad view at all. And if it's a bit clearer, we get to see literally everything, full 360. But like I said, not complaining. It's pretty special. I think this is probably the true summit, actually. That's a little bit lower. I think around about here is the highest point of the fell, I think. Anyway, let's push on. Let's get down to Dale Head Tarn. So we dropped quite a bit of height now. It's a little bit of a kick in the teeth, it has to be said, and then back up towards High Spy, but at least at that point we can have some butties, so it's not all bad. It's just changing, and you know, in the space of about 30 seconds. Right, let's go. So yes, as you can see, it is a significant drop ahead of us now. And then we've got to come pretty much back up to the same level as we are now. I love all these little sheepfolds around here, around the town. Go and have a look at those. Quite a nice place to camp, actually. Well, I'll tell you what, as we approach Dale Head Tarn, which is here, and the winds has got up, typically, but I do need to take this off. Let's just mention very quickly, very quickly this time, the thing that's sponsoring this season of Hiking the Wainwrights. It's the photograph on the screen now, time limited edition of a photograph called Verdant Dreams of Around Blee Tarn. And as I've said before, all the money I make from these sales goes straight back into these videos, Hiking the Wainwrights or other series. And once this season's finished, that photograph will be deleted off my computer, never to be printed again. So what's out there is out there. And this is the way I want to do things. I don't want to go down the sponsorship route. I want to sponsor my own stuff. So yeah, if you're interested, go and scan the QR code, wherever it is, and head over to my website. Or click the link below, it's in the description. It's everywhere, it's all over the place. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I tell you what, this would be a great place to camp. I mean, it's probably a toilet. You can see people have had, or at least tried to start a fire. Yeah, in fact, it'd be a nice place to stop and have some butties, wouldn't it? See, there's people sat there, potentially a fireplace, potentially a toilet, who knows? But if you're not interested in that, but you still want to support the channel, or better still, you want to be a part of something much greater than anything else, maybe consider joining the Black Clan. That's my Patreon group. For as little as £2 a month, you get to join one of the most amazing communities ever, and it really is becoming this thing of a life of its own, really. People have made friends for life inside the clan, so it's really great and very supportive. There's loads of content going on the Facebook group, people sharing the walks and sharing ideas, tips and stuff. Hell, I need to not walk and talk at the same time. And then we meet up a couple of times a year as well. We go and do the Black Mass. All you need to do is scan the QR code that's on the screen now, or click the link below, patreon.com/the Black Clan. Right, I'll shut up about that now. I'll keep going. I'll hopefully not fall over again, and we'll get up towards High Spy after I take my jacket off, I think. Whew. So this essentially is the start of Newlands Beck, which flows right down into the valley, way over, and well, basically flows into Bassenford. Yeah, so we need to pick a way across. I think we're going to go this way. To there. Almost fell in. That was so close. Right. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? I think the last time it was just raining down here and I didn't really get a proper eyeful of this, but that is absolutely stunning, isn't it? With these ash trees. So from here we're actually getting a pretty good view. Oh, we'll get a better view in a minute of Fartung Gill there. Look, so there's Heinsgarth, that's where we were before, and we came down to the edge and looking down into those gills. Hey, you know where we'll be looking really nice in about a week or two? It was the heather and the rocks that reminded me of it. King's How and round Brundfell. Okay, here we are on the third Wainwright summit of the day. I spy with my little eye. Nice, isn't it? Another real beauty of a cairn. In fact, I would argue that that is actually nicer than the Dale Head one. It's certainly broader. It's got more girth. Right, I think what we'll do is, it's a bit of a weird summit. I should tell you what, there's a spur that goes off here a bit further down. We'll have a look down that and then we'll head over to, I don't know, the wind's changed direction. It's coming this way now. It was coming in that way. As if by magic, look, it just appears. Definitely worth coming down here. I don't think we'll sit here and have butties, mind you, it's a bit windy, but it's worth a look, isn't it? Let's see how far we can go. So it's just after the summit, if you come in the way I've been walking today, or just before you get to the summit. Nice, isn't it? There we go. So if the wind was blowing the other direction, it could have been quite nice to sit here. I mean, to be honest with you, it probably will be alright there, because I don't think the wind will be hitting that, be deflecting, but I think we'll head over towards the Borrowdale side and we'll see what the views are like there. Yeah. Oh, I just love this place. Let's follow that little trod there, look. So we'll pick up this path again in a bit, but we'll go over to those rocks there, you see, and we'll see if we can get a little bit of shade and shelter there. You know, on days like today, I think back to, you know, when I was in my 20s and all those years that I could have been out here doing this. I didn't really get into it until maybe early 30s, something like that. All that precious time wasted. It's such a shame. I know I shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't have regrets. There's no point in thinking about, you know, all the wasted years. Okay, there's Derwentwater. Nice. Skidder, Blencathra. We've got Maidenmoor here. That's our next port of call. I think round here somewhere. Let's tuck in out the wind. The wind's got up a little bit irritating. But we'll find somewhere around here. That's got my name on it right there. Bum cheek. Maybe get one bum cheek on that. Baby off. Let's put you there, baby. Good boy. Oh. Yeah. Oh, delicious. Cheers. Well, that was absolute bliss, just sitting here. I think that there, right there, look, best place in the Lake District to have a butty. Look at it, it's perfect with that view as well. wonderful. And looking out towards Helvellyn, Piker Stickle over there, look, you can see it. And Piker Blisco behind it. Eagle Crag there. It's looking so nice now, everything's just lifted. It's such a beautiful summer's day. Spirits are soaring up there. I'm up there. I'm up there because I've had my butties. And I'm a little bit, high as a kite now. On bread. So, with that done, let's push on to the next Wainwright of the day. That's Maiden Moor over there. And then we'll only have one left after that. That was perfect, totally out of the wind. So if you come and do this, I highly recommend just coming off the main path, come to these rocks here. You can see it as clear as anything. In fact, there's a path that comes off. Look, this one here. This is where I came down, and you can carry on going down that way. Okay, quick as a flash, look. We're on the main path, that main ridge. So I've just been watching like a steady stream of people coming along the ridge here, mostly coming in this direction, in a clockwise direction like I did last time. So that's where we sat before, having butties on this outcrop of rock here. Definitely worthwhile sitting there if you want a bit of shelter with a great view. So I lied somewhat. That isn't Maiden Moor. Maiden Moor's beyond here. It's above a place called Bull Crag. Bull Crag. Hang on a minute. My eyes deceiving me. I think I can just make out the summit of Catbells beyond Maiden Moor, and there's like about 50,000 people on the top. It's gonna get very busy, very noisy soon. It's getting busy. There we go. It's a nice unobscured view there, looking down to the valley. Oh, just got that view now. The farm is down there. We walked through there, got attacked by that savage hound, and then up the ridge there. It's a superb walk, this. Now, so we've got a bit of a decision point here. Well, there is no decision. We are going to be going left. The path branches off, splits off in a minute. Just round a corner here. Okay, so here we go. Huge wide path there. Some people coming down it. We've got this narrow path that sweeps along the edge of the crag a bit more. That's what we want. That's going to take us to the summit. Quite a big group coming down here. That said, Black Mass, back end of September, there's going to be nearly 100 people up on Coniston Old Man. I'm sorry. I apologise now to everybody that loves the Lake District and who's going to be up on the Old Man that day. I am so sorry. Okay, here we are on the fourth Wainwright of the day, Maiden Moor. Fingers don't work. This is it. It's a bit, I don't know. It's got a great name, obviously, but yeah, in terms of the hill itself, it's not that great. But the view, I mean, the view is amazing. Looking down the ridge to Catbells there, and obviously across Newlands. Can you see the farm down there? Look, that's where we were before with the dog of doom. This is just a bump along the ridge. Let's just be honest with ourselves. It's a lump along this ridge, which is a beautiful ridge, it has to be said. That's 4 done. We've got 1 more to do. You can see there's a large crowd of people here as well. It's just going to get busier and busier. I'm really intrigued to see how busy Catbells is. Let's go and have a look. So what we could do is we could just bomb it straight down to where those people are there, which is stood just over Black Crag. How dare they? But what we're going to do is we're going to go around this little bit here. This is Bull Crag, and we're going to go, see the little path there, look. We'll walk around that. And then we'll get on to just above Black Crag and look down upon him like everybody else does. Oh, that's a nice view, isn't it? Bull Crag, the farm. Is it Low Snab Farm or something like that? Hello. Oh, good dog. It's getting growled at. Look at that view of Cartbells. Flipping heck. The light on it as well. That was good. Dodged a bullet with that one, look. The crowd are going that way. Crowd. The group is going that way. Oh, I'm getting battered by flies. I don't know if you can see them. That's coming up on the camera, but those horrible things. Oh God, there's millions of them. Whee! Right, I'm going to shut up for a bit. We'll go up to the top of Black Crag here, over the top of it, and then we'll drop down to. Oh my goodness, can you see the flies? We need a lot of wind quickly, and we'll drop down to the col between Maiden Moor and what's it called? Cartbells. I can't remember the name of the bloody col either. We did it on the Ultimate Lake District Trek. Can anybody remember? God, these flies are really bad. Horsegate. That's where we're going. That's the col. None of you remember, did you? Actually, they might have done. I don't know. And I'm hoping at that point, that's when the wind will pick up again and all these flies will go. There's like 1,000 of them. They'll all be sticking to my sun cream. They're all having a great day and then suddenly they're stuck to my face. Right, I am going to shut up now. I'm sorry. It's because I've eaten my butties. I'm a little bit. Okay, as expected, summit of Cartbells is looking a little bit like Piccadilly Circus. Hey, that's not a bad spot, is it? Look, to have a bit of a picnic. Do I trust my shoes anymore? I don't know. They're getting a bit smooth on the bottom. Oh God! Okay, that was a little bit of a low point. Wow, look at this. So you can see a steady stream here, look. There's a whole bunch coming up here. This is Horsegate, by the way. We came up on the Ultimate Lake District Trek up this path here. It's a bit of a pull up, and then we continued over to Littletown and then on to ultimately to Wasdale, to Burnthorpe Farm, which is where William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge had spent numerous nights. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, who wrote The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Anyway, let's push on up here. Let's go and say hi to everybody, and then we'll get on with the rest of the walk. I don't know if you can see them, but look at the flies here. I've never seen anything like it. Oh God, they're all coming here, look. Okay, here we are, approaching the fifth and final Wainwright of the day, Cartbells. It's a little bit busy. Let's go and have a look. See if we can go and touch the cairn.
This one.
Okay, let's go. So, like I said, we could actually just double back and go down. There's Littletown there, but I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to keep on down the ridge and doing the full route in reverse, basically. Oops, I've just photobombed somebody. It's polished hell. Can I just cut across to there? Is that alright? Thanks. Oh, thank you. There. is a steady stream, isn't it? Look. Right, so that's that section done. To be honest with you, I don't even remember that bit at all. Isn't that weird? When I did the video in that direction, I do not remember any of that. So I'm kind of wondering where everybody's parked. I wonder if it's all in Keswick or something. It's a great view, isn't it?
Dawaj Sveta, obrigado.
Ah, there you go. Obviously a field open there for a car park. Okay, this is where we say goodbye to most of the crowds now, I think. And that wind is a bit of a godsend, it has to be said. Okay. Oh boy, sorry about the glasses, but it's a bit bright now. That was pretty non-stop, just navigating, you know, obviously the terrain and the peeps as well. I've never seen a fell that busy before. I've seen Helvellyn pretty busy and Scawfell Pike and what have you, but I've never seen anything quite like that. It's a good thing, you know. People are getting out, getting the blood pumping, seeing stuff they might not normally see. And it might just plant a seed in some of the people's heads, particularly the kids, you know. Type 2 fun. They'll probably hate it today. They'll be like, oh God, that's the worst day ever. But in a few weeks' time, like, you know what? That was really good. This could be quite a nice sounding one. Very nice. This is lovely, isn't it? Look at it. Oh, wow. I think we should all club together and buy it. What do you think? It would literally be Crag Ranch. We could all go and share it. And this is our footpath. Here we go. I can smell something dead. Oh boy, I can see it as well, look. Oh, that stinks, you know, that rotting flesh smell. Oh my God. That actually almost turned my stomach. Oh, there's another one. Oh God, it might be the same one. Look, oh, that skull might look pretty good in a few months though. Sun bleached and everything. I'm surprised the farmers left that there. That's been rotten for a bit, hasn't it? And you got all the living ones still here. Right, I'm going to shut up for a little bit. Just enjoy this view now into Euthet and then into Little Town. It's wonderful. Eek. Scuppered right at the last minute. Look. Oh, nearly. Oh, some of them are a nightmare, you know. Sorry about all the grunting and moaning. Yes. Oh, yeah. So hopefully you see my logic as to why I've done it in reverse today, hitting scope end first, because I think coming down with this kind of light, yeah, it would look nice, but it's a bit harsh really. Well, I didn't get any photographs this morning, but still there's a chance. There's, you know, it could have been. Let's go down the middle. Oh, balance off. Ooh. Right, not far from Little Town now. Okay, back in the village. So the Vine is just down the road here, literally 5 to 7 minutes. I'm not kidding. And yeah, let's get to the pub. Okay, this is a path we came down off on the Ultimate Lake District trek after Horsegate. So, in fact, you can see Horsegate up there, look. Cat Bells is up there. So we came down here and then through here. And that bird was tweeting, remember? Tweet, 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 constantly. A little bit like me, maybe. Here it is. Here it is, that iconic view of the multiple ridges coming down. The one from Robinson there, and the one we've been up today here, look. Scope End and then Hindscarth, completely cleared out now, isn't it? Right, we are practically back at the van, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Always wonderful to have you along, and I hope you can come out on the next one. I really do hope you can, because we may well have a little white fuzzy faced special guest, so keep an eye out for that one. In the meantime, we need to go and get a pint. Probably going to get a pint of lager. Don't want any hate, okay? No hate. Let's go.